Ionios is host to various landscapes, all filled with surreal geography to explore and diverse wildlife to encounter. Like the lands they inhabit, the wild creatures here range from docile to dangerous. Some creatures make no secret of their ferocious tendencies, so keep caution in mind. You'll also encounter the soldiers of Kevus and Agnes, who continue to fight throughout the land. Colonies serve as the base camp for both nations.
Let's go!
Draw your weapon when encountering an enemy to seamlessly enter battle.
Something for you!
Make your approach to attack automatically. Then, harness powerful abilities called arts to strive for victory.
Love it!
Arts have a variety of effects. Some can throw opponents off balance. Inflict more damage based on where you attack from. Or heal allies, to name a few.
You know this one by heart.
Each art is assigned to a button, making them simple and easy to execute. Each character takes on a specific role during battle. Attackers excel at damaging enemies. Defenders block enemy attacks and draw their aggro. And healers can restore HP to keep you in fighting shape. Each character playing their role effectively is a key point to battling. You can freely swap the character you control at any time. String together arts to activate a combo and gain an advantage. Get the enemy off balance. Knock them to the ground. Launch them into the air, then smash them down. Stringing together successful combos is quite satisfying. You can link multiple arts with stunning chain attacks to devastate enemies. Deal heaps of damage at once and let nothing stand in your way.
This isn't the end!
In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you too will embark on a journey across the Titans' backs. Each Titan fosters a unique scenery, very different from its neighbors. Some have big open fields, while others boast huge caverns set deep within the Titan's own body. Remember, we Titans are living beings, each with our own quirks, which you must learn to navigate. Of course, you'll also cross paths with many a dangerous creature on these Titans. It's their home too, but it's sadly inevitable that we butt heads from time to time. Those who fight together with synthetic life forms called blades, like Rex does, are known as drivers. When drivers do battle, their weapons and powers are granted to them by blades, such as Pyra, for example. Up to 3 drivers and 3 blades can work together at any one time. As you continue attacking with your normal weapons, you constantly work toward charging up your driver arts. These special abilities run the gamut, with some allowing you to inflict extra damage depending on your positioning, while other, more arcane arts can cause HP potions to appear. Just use them wisely and watch closely the tide of battle to know when best to deploy them. Blades also support their trusted drivers by using blade arts to increase the power of their attacks, their accuracy and the like. That way, the drivers can focus on playing a more active role on the battlefield. Just wait till you encounter some tougher opposition. Things won't always go your way, so it's important to learn the benefits of switching blades. By using items called core crystals, drivers can awaken new blades. This is known as resonance. You aren't limited to just one. A single driver can bond with multiple blades. The weapons and arts available to you depend on the blades with which you bond. And you never know what kind of blade you'll get until you awaken them. Sometimes you may muster up some very special ones. Oh, looks like you hit the jackpot this time. You can take up to 3 blades into battle with you. With each blade being either an attacker type, defender type, or a healer type, it's important to switch blades and tactics in step with your situation. Like I always say, there's no better game plan than using the right blade for the job at hand. As a basic rule of thumb for drivers, you should always stay abreast of the blades your party members are using, and strategize accordingly. By using your arts, you'll fill up your blade's special gauge. When you finally activate one of these specials, the driver will return the weapon to its blade owner, enabling the blade to deliver a devastating attack. Blade specials have 4 levels of intensity, and I must say, levels 3 and 4 are a bit too wild for my taste. So, what do you think? You're still a bit green, but one day you may work your way up to being a great driver yourself. There is much more to learn, but consider this a sneak peek. You can combine arts into something more and really turn the tide. And now it's past my bedtime. Your journey through the clouds begins when Xenoblade Chronicles 2 launches on Nintendo Switch December the 1st. The world of all rest is waiting for you.
Outside the well-guarded walls of NLA, there exists a vast, unexplored world divided into 5 continents, including this one, Primordia. There are no real boundaries here. Nothing you can see is out of reach. Every continent is yours to explore right from the beginning of the game. That is, if you can survive the trip. Your journey begins in Primordia, a land of rolling plains, sparkling waters, and towering mountains. Noctilum is a strange realm of glowing plants and vast waters, rife with areas to swim through. Oblivia is a giant desert with a sizable oasis in the middle of its harsh terrain. Sylvalum is a dry tundra with deep canyons and abstract rock formations. And finally, there's Kaldros, a lava-soaked fire pit fueled by a massive volcano and littered with ancient architecture of unknown origin. However, for the ultimate in travel technology, look no further than the Skell. Nothing compares to the rush you'll feel as you tear the open skies in half in your flying mech. Skells are fueled by Moranium, allowing you to travel across the ground at high speeds. Fly straight to the top of any mountain to access difficult-to-reach probes, or to discover hidden caves filled with secrets. Skells will also give you access to a whole new set of combat possibilities, but we'll have to fill you in on that another time. Your tour has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this brief look at the planet Mira, the world of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Believe it or not, we barely scratched the surface.
Set off on a valiant journey across the massive landscapes of the Bionis and the Mechonis in this modern RPG classic. The vast reaches of these realms are yours to explore. And now, to battle.
We can't lose!
Don't let a single one escape.
Execute an arsenal of abilities known as arts to attack your foes. Certain arts deal more damage when they strike an enemy from behind, so your character's position can turn the tide of battle. Commence your assault by using art to break an enemy's stance. Then, have an ally deliver the appropriate follow-up move to gain the advantage. Trust your allies and unleash your arts. Chain attacks can be inflicted once you've filled your party gauge. You can select the arts your allies employ, making it easy to orchestrate the most strategic attack for the situation at hand. The power of the Monado makes it possible to see visions of the near future. Invoke defensive or restorative arts to avoid a terrible demise. Each character excels at different abilities, so consider the nature of your enemies you encounter when forming your party. The expansive environments contain multitudinal points of interest. There are many landmarks to discover, as well as hard-to-reach secret areas. Be mindful of particularly strong and extraordinary monsters while you're out exploring. However, if you can triumph over them, you may acquire some special items.
Hurry onwards.
Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Some locations trigger heart-to-hearts between you and your allies. These conversations can strengthen connections with one another. Travel to locations you've already visited in the blink of an eye. The Bionis and the Mechonis is filled with folks going about their daily lives. Strike up a chat with them, and they may just have a quest they'll need your help with. From defeating monsters to gathering certain materials, or even searching near and far for lost friends. Helping solve the problems these individuals have will strengthen their bonds with Shulk and unite the people of the world around his cause.
I must do what I set out to. The Mechon must pay.
I just couldn't help myself. I ate them all up!
Why? Why did this have to happen?
If you want her, come and get her. You are more than welcome on Mechonis.
We're coming! And we won't give up! It's not over. The people of Bionis will never let you triumph!